Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Texans franchise. We're about halfway through the season, and we are this year looking at a much more dominant showing compared to last year. Last year we hovered around 500 all season long, and in the end at 9-8 we did not make it. So that's got to change this year. We've got a little bit of upgrading to do. Byron Redmond gets one as well. Kind of a weak one, but zone coverage is never bad. And yeah, he is looking at a really big contract once he finishes his rookie contract. Then we've got Martin Monroe. Doesn't look too impressive. He's just a backup edge rusher, but yeah, the day is gonna come that he's gonna step onto the field and has to deliver. First game up, we have got the Indianapolis Colts with their rookie quarterback Archer Shirley, 94 throw power, really good short and medium accuracy. He still has to learn how to throw the deep ball, but he can for sure navigate the under the short and intermediate throws and stuff. We've got Jonathan Taylor, a running back with awesome speed and 96 break tackle, 98 carrying. He can run all over this defense, and he has in the past, so this is what we're going to be on the lookout for. Michael Pittman is their alpha receiver, kind of a slow guy, doesn't really know how to run a route, but he can catch everything thrown his way. Then they've also got Allen Robinson with really not all that great athleticism. His route runnings are even worse than Michael Pittman's, but he also can catch the football if it's thrown to him. Jared Patton, a 6', 211 receiver with adequate speed and solid catching ratings. He is more of a slot receiver, but at 6 foot, kind of a bigger one. And his release also points to him being a slot receiver. He's not very good at it. They've also got Tyler Higbee. He is a tight end with really bad speed. He's really slow, but he can catch the football when thrown his way, and he can run a few routes against linebackers. Terrell Edison is a right guard that is probably going to be kind of a weakness in this game. 69 pass block and 61 pass block power. Yeah, he's going to have a problem. But the rest of the offensive line looks really good, so that's probably one weak spot. They've got Ladarius Barton, an X-Factor edge rusher with great strength and some good acceleration. He knows how to run, how to rush the passer, but he doesn't know how to stop the run. So yeah, that's what we're kind of looking at for him. They've also got Kwity Paye and in the interior, DeForest Buckner, the one guy that I'm afraid of every year. Facing him twice a year is not going to help that. And yeah, he knows how to stop the run, so McKenzie's going to have his work cut out for him. We've got Shaq Leonard as a linebacker, one of the best in the game. Not really a cover linebacker, but he has got really good athleticism and he knows how to stop the run. So yeah, that's going to be an issue as well. Cleaning up behind DeForest Buckner is probably the easiest job in the world. Bobby Okereke with really good speed for a linebacker, also has a little bit in coverage. So the short stuff over the middle probably not going to be open all that much. Kenny Moore is their number one corner. He's a really good zone corner with also some man coverage ability and adequate speed. We've got Kyrie Lindley with good speed, good athleticism overall. He's a pure zone cover corner. His man coverage absolutely stinks. We've got Sidney Jones as the third corner, who is, yeah, he's more of a man cover kind of guy, but he doesn't totally suck in zone coverage. And his athleticism is also not all that great. Then they've also got Julian Blackman, a free safety, a pure like a single high safety guy with good zone coverage, some man ability if necessary, but good range over the top of the defense. Not really all that great in the box. And yeah, so this is going to be the game we're going to see first up today. And I think this team is beatable for the Texans as well. We have seen a great season by Mendoza so far. McKenzie's also having a great season as a rookie running back. And this Colts defense should be beatable. That cornerback trio didn't look too strong. The defensive line has a few weaknesses as well. I mean, we have DeForest Buckner in the middle. Kwity Paye is not really a pass rusher. He's more of a run stopper. So I think there is something to not be worried about from the blind side and from the other side where Ladarius Barton is coming from. Yeah, I think you can run to that side because Barton is not really a good run stopper. He's an X-factor pass rusher, and he's gonna make sure you're gonna be paying for it when you rush. But yeah, that's the way to beat this defense, I think. And the Texans are going 3 and out immediately. 3rd and 7 turns into 4th down with an incompletion there. And that's it for that drive. So it's Archer Shirley out on the field now. I think this offense of the Colts is really dangerous because of their great offensive line. But they do not really have the receivers to be wide open all that time. I think it opens up the possibilities of coverage sacks for Shirley. And that's exactly what we are seeing right here. And you have to rush the passer at some point. And they do not. They had like 6 seconds to throw that thing, and Higbee was wide open down the sideline. 3rd and 10 now for Shirley, and he again has nobody open. One-on-one on the sideline, and Alex Day breaks it up. 4th down. Alex Day is doing his best here. He's being one of the best corners in the league, as this field goal is going to be good, a 57-yarder. And the Colts take a 3-0 lead. Mendoza has a clean pocket. He gets it away on 3rd and 5, and Cordova has the first down and 13 yards in the process as well. So they are going to move the chains on that. 1st down and 10. Mendoza, he stays in the pocket and he gets the ball out to his guy. He could have just stepped up and ran for it as well. There was enough space there. But he stays patient and he gets it to Matthew Thierry. We have still the injury out there for what's his name? I forgot our number 2 guy. But Matthew Thierry is in the wake of this injury, and so he's gonna get a lot of touches as well. We have a 3rd down and 7 now, and Mendoza has a clean pocket to throw from, and wide open on the outside. It's Thierry again on the curl. So 2nd time today already. 2nd and 10. We have a split backfield look here, but wide open is Justin Ross, and that's a 1st down. And they are gonna move the chains on that one. 1st down and goal. Mendoza is gonna have a play action shot as Mendoza throws it to the end zone, and that's gonna be a touchdown to AJ Lincoln. Mr. Sturhands catching everything thrown his way. And Texans cap off that drive with a solid score. There was never any real danger by the pass rush. I mean, I guess at some times Mendoza was pressured, but he handled it. And we have an injury now on the 1st down play with Deacon Stallworth being escorted into the locker room. That does not look good. 2nd and 4, Archer Shirley is going to hand it off to Taylor, and he has lots of space to run. He runs over Alex Day and then proceeds to go ahead in like 15 yards. So that's a 1st down for the Colts, obviously. Moving into field goal range already to start the 2nd quarter now. Archer Shirley is going to throw it to the outside, and Higbee on the 3rd and 8. He could not get the 1st down. That's 4th down and 2. And I think that's go for it territory. And it is 4th down and 2. Taylor up the middle, and that was way too easy. That's a 1st down. 3rd and 4 now from the 23. Can you get into the red zone? Shirley wide open over the middle. This is a great catch by Jared Patton. Actually, a great route run by Jared Patton. The catch was pretty easy, actually. 3rd and goal from the 7. Shirley, you've got to get this one. And he's got it on the goal line, and Higbee is going to be kept out. 4th down and goal. It's Alex Day on the stop, and they are going to go for it here. 4th down, and Archer Shirley has, Jonathan Taylor nowhere to go. There was absolutely no space there. They crowded the line in no time. They should have thrown it there. 2nd and 11 now. Really critical field position here. But over the middle, it's Matthew Thierry wide open, and they are going to get some breathing room there. So, moving the chains here. 2nd and 10. Split backfield. Travis Etienne is in as well. He's motioned out, but the handoff is going to go to McKenzie, who breaks 1 tackle. Still loses 2. Nowhere to go. This run defense is no joke. And 3rd and 12 for Mendoza. They back out of the double A gap look, but wide open over the middle is Justin Ross anyway. 15 yards and a conversion here, making Mendoza a 100 passing yards. Making this day 100 passing yards for Mendoza in the process. We have Dakota McKenzie again losing a yard. Nowhere to go. DeForest Buckner was right there. No chance. That is going to be an awful day for Dakota McKenzie. 2nd and 11. And Mendoza is going to throw it here to McKenzie. And he's got the 1st down. Well, if you can't get it on the ground, then just throw it to him. And he's going to get it in the air. 1st and 10 over the middle. And this is Thierry. And he's got another 1st down. And that's a pretty huge one. 19 yards here on the middle crosser. 3rd and 6 now. Mendoza is gonna throw it over the middle, and that's Dakota McKenzie, and he's got the 1st down, and then a lot more after that. 22 yards on the catch and run. Beautiful. 3rd and goal now from the 4. You gotta have this one in the bag, and Mendoza is gonna throw it to Thierry, and that's gonna be a touchdown. Thierry wide open all day long. That looks awesome. And so this is a 14-3 lead, and now the Colts are under pressure to produce something here, as Jonathan Taylor gets 12 yards on 1st down. They're going to move the chains here. We're at the 2-minute warning right now. Archer Shirley, you got to get throwing it here, and that's Jared Patton wide open, and he's got the 1st down. He's the slot receiver with the good route runnings. 3rd and 10. And that was nowhere to go here. 4th down, and they are going to punt it back to the Texans. Mendoza has about 60 seconds to lead this one down the field, as Cordova is open there. I mean, half open. And he still makes the catch in somewhat tight coverage. Mendoza over the middle. That's another catch for Justin Ross. And they are going to use a timeout here. 1 timeout left, 31 seconds on the clock. Now, I think you gotta start using the sidelines as well, as Mendoza is going to throw it down the field, and that is a 1-on-1, and Thierry hauls it in. It's a touchdown, Texans, 21-3. Beautifully done. That was kind of a weird 1-on-1, as Thierry was stacked here by Lindley, but still found a way to make the catch, as Lindley was too late to the football, and Thierry's got another catch. Looks absolutely fine. Doesn't even feel like we are down our number 2 receiver here. So it's a 21-3 ball game at halftime, and the Colts really ought to do something if they want to get back in this game. So you gotta go out there and score a touchdown when you're coming back. But for now, we are going to look at a couple other games. And we have the Tennessee Titans at home against the 49ers. It does not look good. But it's only down by 3, so I think there's still a little bit of time left. Derrick Henry, though, 46 yards on 10 carries and 2 touchdowns. That does not look all too shabby. And then we have the Cowboys leading the Eagles at home by a mile. Charles Kerr not having a great day at all. Back to this one, and there's pressure up the middle. It's a 6-man rush, and Adam Troutman is breaking tackles here. 14 yards on this reception. 1st and 10, and that's gonna be a play action for Shirley, and he's hit during the throwing motion, but he gets it away, and Higbee's got the catch. 1st down, 21 yards for Tyler Higbee. 1st and 10, Archer Shirley gonna hand it off to Taylor, and he runs it up the middle, and then falls ahead for 11 yards and a first down as well. 3rd and 6 now, and Shirley has a 5-man pressure thrown at him, and he overthrows Pittman by a mile. Tight coverage by Derek Stingley, and they're gonna fake the field goal, and they are not going to get it. It's a turnover on downs. Oh my God, did not see that coming at all. Higbee short on the field goal, even TFL'd. Mendoza has some time. He throws it away, is hit during the throwing motion. That was a pretty good pass rush here. 1st and 10 now after the punt for Archer Shirley. And he is pressured as well, and he gets it away on time. And Higbee's the one with the reception. I think it's already 10 catches for him or something. 1st and 10 for Archer Shirley. He gets it away, and Patton is right there at the sticks with the first down. 3rd and 6 now, and Archer Shirley is going to throw it to Higbee, who dives into the end zone. And that's a touchdown for the Colts. And they are going to cut into this lead. It's going to be a 2-score game now. And maybe they still have a chance to close in on the lead as well. But you have to get some stops here, as Mendoza is going to take the field again. Split backfield and double A-gap look, but they back out of it. Mendoza, wide open behind the linebacker. Mendoza drops it in perfectly for A.J. Lincoln, and that's a first down. 1st down and 10, split backfield again. Double A-gap look as well, and McKenzie is going to run it up the middle, and he gets exactly 10 yards to move the sticks again. So 1st down for the Texans here. 2nd and 10 for Mendoza. And he has another wide open receiver here behind the linebackers. It's Matthew Thierry. And that's a first down as well. Yeah, he's a really good route runner, and you can see it. Like, he's open almost every time. 3rd and 5, and that was overthrown for Cordova. And that was a really bad throw. That ends in a field goal. So we start the 4th quarter now. And what are you doing, Archer Shirley? That's an interception. Just when the defense gotta stop, you're in a 2-score game. You can cut the lead into half. And Derek Stingley is like, as if he was the receiver intended. This throw was perfect for Derek Stingley. Actually, it was an overthrown football. I think it was intended there for Allen Robinson, but overthrown by a mile. And Derek Stingley, yeah, I think he kind of sealed the game. If they get a touchdown here, I think the game's over. As A.J. Lincoln at the sideline, 13 yards, and he gets the first down. 1st and 10 for Mendoza. 4-man pressure. He gets it away. Cordova turns upfield, and that's 13 yards. They're going to convert here again. And now you can run a couple minutes here off the clock and then punch it in. 1st and goal, handoff to McKenzie. Breaks a tackle, but still nowhere to go. Oh, man, McKenzie has 15 rushes for 21 yards. Man, this rushing game was not going at all today. 3rd and goal, Mendoza. Blitz is picked up by McKenzie. Touchdown, Texans. And it is Diego Cordova. He's got the score. And I think this game is kind of over. 21-point lead with 6.5 minutes to go. Archer Shirley has lots of time. You gotta get somebody at some point. And this is Adam Troutman with a conversion here. 33 yards to him. Man, you gotta get some pass rush at some point. 2nd and 10, wide open over the middle. It's Jared Patton. First down, 20 yards. And they are gonna convert here. 2nd and 5, and that's a handoff to Taylor up the middle. Huge rushing lane, and that's about 13 yards. And they are gonna have a first down and goal from the 4. Empty backfield. Pump fake. Throws it. Touchdown. It's, I think that's Allen Robinson. So, yeah, they cut into the lead in about 2 minutes. So they still have a shot, and Mendoza is taken down on 3rd down. And that is Nick Cross on the safety blitz. Ooh, he did not see it coming at all. He was looking on the left side of the field. And, oh, man, that was really bad. 3 minutes left. So I guess the Colts still have a chance in this one. But not if you're doing this kind of stuff. That's Matthew Starks right in the backfield here. And he's going to take down Archer Shirley in absolutely no time. Yeah, that right tackle didn't stand a chance, as Christian Harris is also there to finish the sack after Starks is getting in the backfield. So 4th down and 14. They are going for it. They do not have another choice. 1-on-1, broken up, and that is Desmond King. And that about seals it. Now you're in field goal range. You have about 2.5 minutes left on the clock. Mendoza has lots of time. Delivers it to Justin Ross. 18 yards. 1st down. And I think this should end it right here. You still gonna get another touchdown, or are you just gonna kneel out the clock here? 3rd and goal. They are gonna throw for it. They still want the other touchdown, and wide open in the end zone. That is a name that you've been hearing all day long. It's Matthew Thierry with a beautiful route. He creates a step of separation, and that's all it takes at the top of the route. The corner is too late, and he drags his toes. That's 4 feet down, I guess. Touchdown Texans with this one. Now, the Colts have a return here, and there is nobody home. They are going to run this back all the way, and that is really just, yeah, good news for Daniel Godfrey, I guess, but this game is over nonetheless. So, Colts are going to lose this one. Awesome kick return by Daniel Godfrey. So it's a 38-24 lead or like a win in the end. Mendoza again had a great day on offense. He had 361 yards, 5 touchdowns, no picks. Archer Shirley played a pretty solid game as well, except for the one pick that was just directly to Derek Stingley, man. Dakota McKenzie, no chance running at all today. He had 2.1 a carry, but yeah, I expected nothing else. Matthew Thierry, 144 and 3 touchdowns, man of the game here. Tyler Higbee had 13 receptions. Jared Patton had a nice day. Justin Ross had 60 yards. AJ Lincoln had 58 yards and a touchdown as well. Diego Cordova had a touchdown here, 57 through the air. And then, yeah, we've got not a whole lot of sacks in this game. Nick Cross got in there on the safety blitz, and then Starks and Terrace with split sack, but I didn't think that Harris should get any credit for that. Derek Stingley gets the 1 interception, and Ladarius Spartan gets 1 forced fumble. We have a player of the week. It's Angelo Mendoza, surprise, surprise. 361 yards, 5 touchdowns. That usually gets you somewhere. And yeah. I think you gotta go ahead now. We are now 9-1, and we're gonna do a little bit of scouting update here. DJ Ballard is a defensive tackle with A block shedding, B power moves. It doesn't even matter what the finesse moves is. You already know he's gonna be good. He can rush the passer from day one, and he's gonna be a good run stopper. And then a guard that looks really promising. He has B pass block, which is always for me personally, the most important skill, pass block rating, because it's so hard to upgrade it. And that's why I'm always looking at that. And he also is a good athlete. And then another defensive tackle listed at right end, Eric Barber, who has, who you already know his run stopping is going to be good. It's going to be at least like a B. Maybe even an A, let's see. But these are the 3 players I want to know something about. And then the prospect spotlight, which is always kind of, useless. Levi Carr, I don't think he's going to be the guy. He doesn't look too hot. And let's just take a quick look at him. Right outside linebacker usually indicates a pass rusher, and indeed he is. He's a power rusher. He's 23 years old already, so he's kind of old for a rookie. He is not a great athlete. His strength is going to be decent to solid, so not even average probably. And he doesn't look too great. Like, the B power moves is kind of encouraging, and the option that the block shedding might be there is kind of promising as well, but like, there's just nothing too special there. Let's do a little upgrading here. Kenyon Green, who looks like one of the best guards in the league already. And then we've also got Terrell Ridley, who is still just a backup. He's playing sometimes, getting a few catches in there. And he always gets nice upgrades. Whenever I upgrade him, he's going to get a little bit of everything. And yeah, he's just a solid slot receiver who can catch a football as a backup. He's a backup to AJ Lincoln, that's all. Nick Abbott, who is more of a coverage linebacker at this point, but we also get his run stopping upgraded here a little. I don't think he's going to be a starting linebacker in ever, but I think he's a decent backup. Amari Hamilton, who played in the first game of his career because we had a couple injuries there, and he played really well. And yeah, we have got a breakout linebacker scenario here for hopefully Chris Portillo, and it is not. It's for Christian Harris. So I guess this is it. He's in his 4th year, and he has been a disappointment for 3.5 years now. If he gets this one, I think there might be a shot that he's gonna make something of himself at some point in the future. But right now, yeah, he's not the guy. Kyler Murray, the next opponent of ours, he's with the Cardinals here. Great throw power. This kid can run, you know it. And they drafted Marcus Thomas, who has hidden dev. I hope we're going to see him at least a little bit today. He's got really solid speed, and he has good change of direction, and he can spin out a couple of linebackers if he wants to. DeAndre Hopkins is their number 1 receiver, who has really not all that great speed, but he is an awesome route runner, and he can catch everything. His release is at the top of the league. They have Marquise Brown as their number 2 guy. He's the speed guy, 97 speed. Good catching. He's a good route runner as well. So I think, as opposed to the Colts game we just had, I think we are going to have some problems covering these receivers. Probably not with this receiver, Brian Edwards, who is just a pure possession guy. He does not know how to run a route. I mean, I guess his short route running doesn't look too horrible. But yeah, and then we've also got to cover Kevin Burnham, who has some adequate speed, and he can catch a football. His route runnings are really not all that impressive, but he's still a rookie, so he can develop. And then they've got David Bush, who is a rookie center. Their offensive line overall looks pretty weak, but I think David Bush in a couple of years is going to be really good. Today, probably more of a liability. An edge rusher that they drafted last year, I think it was the same draft class like Ryan Springs. He can rush a passer, but he's a one-trick pony as a pass rusher. His run stopping is really not there. He has a solid get-off, so something to worry about a little bit. Something to worry about a lot is Rashawn Gary. 96 power moves, 82 block shedding, 81 finesse moves, 92 acceleration as well. So this kid can rush the passer, and he has great get-off. So yeah, left tackle Jedrick Wills is going to have his problems with that probably. And then their defensive tackle in the middle is Evan Williams. Drafted a couple years ago, has adequate strength, and I guess he can rush the passer a little bit. He can stop the run a little bit, but probably going to be more of a liability this season. Might be developing into something good soon. Isaiah Simmons, 93 speed, 93 acceleration, 84 zone coverage, 86 hit power. This kid is running around. He is flying around the field and destroying things. Gonna be a problem. Byron Murphy is their number 1 corner, and I think this already is telling us that this is not going to end well for the Cardinals here. Murphy is a fine number 2 outside corner, I'd say. George Gary is the one they put their hopes into, though. He has great speed. He can do a little bit of zone coverage. His man coverage is really not good. But George Gary should be the guy they focus on for the future. But this week, I don't think this cornerback trio is up to the challenge to yeah, protect the defense from getting thrown all over. Calvin Joseph also is like just a number 3 corner that looks kind of okay, I guess. And then Buda Baker is their strong safety. Really good athlete. He can cover everything he wants to. He has good hit power. Yeah, he's gonna be a problem. Yeah, you can say that. And the gist of this game is, I think you have to, like, this Cardinals offense does not really have good protection. You just have to absolutely beat the crap out of these offensive linemen. You can't let the receivers run for 3 seconds, because then they're gonna be open. Like, there's a couple of receivers in there, especially with DeAndre Hopkins, that are gonna be open at some point, and you're not gonna win anything if you just not rush the passer. If you're just not rushing the passer at all. You gotta win up front here against this offensive line, or else you're gonna have problems. And then for the defense, I don't think this defense is too hot. Isaiah Simmons over the middle might be a problem. The edge rush tandem looks pretty solid, but apart from that, you've got to get the ball out and to the outside or down the field. You're probably also, you're gonna be. You gotta also throw the ball to the outside away from Isaiah Simmons all this time. And also there's an opportunity to just run the football up the middle. I don't think they can do anything about it. Kyler Murray has an awesome completion here to start the game off, and that's a first down. So they're gonna move the chains on that. 3rd and 4. Murray, the money down, he gets it away just in time, and there is Darrell Henderson, and he did not get it. He did not get it. It's 4th and inches. And Chris Portillo stops them there. 4th and inches. They are going for it, and they got it away. And just in time, man. So they convert here. 1st and 10 to DeAndre Hopkins. And that was a mismatch from the get-go. Desmond King should not be covering DeAndre Hopkins at all. Like, not even close, man. That was a huge mismatch. 2nd and goal, Kyler Murray. He has a clean pocket. He gets it away, and that is a touchdown to Bryan Edwards. And they are marching down the field in no time. Where's the pass rush, man? Where is the pass rush? You gotta take down the quarterback. If you get a guy like Bryan Edwards that open, like, that's gonna be a problem. Mendoza now taking the field. 29 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, having an awesome season. Already breaking all kinds of rookie records. And we have a 2nd and 4 for Mendoza here. And he's getting it away on the dump off here to Justin Ross. That was easy, 9 yards, first down. 2nd and 7. There is going to be play action involved here for McKenzie. Mendoza resetting a little bit, and for some reason Ross just takes it away. That should have been an interception. It was a horrible decision. 1st and 10, Mendoza, clean pocket, could have ran for it. Instead, stands tall in the pocket, delivers the throw to AJ Lincoln, who then proceeds to get rocked at the end there. But first down, Texans for a 19-yard gain. 2nd and goal from the 6. Handoff to McKenzie up the middle, breaks a tackle down to the 1-yard line. Broke 2 tackles on that play. 3rd and goal, and he is gonna get another shot into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans tie up the game at 7. Love it. Dakota McKenzie with the score here. And Murray out on the field again with a 2 tight end set, and he's gonna get it away and make DeAndre Hopkins is wide open again. So defense is getting nuked here early on. 1st and 10, play action shot for Murray, and he is sacked immediately. That was a horrible play call. Ryan Springs with the sack, and that is gonna have a huge loss. That is a huge loss here. Probably around 15 yards, or something like that. I can't talk anymore. Probably like 15 yards or something like that. So 4th down and 8. After they recover some of the yardage, they go for it with a 61-yarder. That was not even close. Great field position for Mendoza. Split backfield motion for ETN. They're going to hand it off to McKenzie, and that is going to be a 1st down. And that's going to be 10 yards for Dakota McKenzie, moving the chains here. 2nd and 11. Play action shot for Mendoza, and wide open is Justin Ross on the midfield crosser here, and that's 28 yards, and they are going to move the chains on that one too. So yeah, Justin Ross with another huge completion, already close to 50 yards. 1st and 10 for Mendoza, and he's going to have a wide open receiver in the end zone. It's A.J. Lincoln, and the throw was out kind of late. A.J. Lincoln had awesome separation. They closed in on him at the last second, but Lincoln still held on, got the touchdown, and that's exactly what you want to see. Look at the separation, man. Oh, man, A.J. Lincoln. 3rd and 4, Kyler Murray. Money down, you got to have this one. It's a 5-man pressure, and he's just going to launch it one-on-one, and Hopkins makes the catch. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. 38 yards to DeAndre Hopkins, and he wins it over Derek Stingley, who tried to knock it out, but no chance. Yeah, Derek Stingley has his work cut out for him today. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's a dive into the end zone by Darrell Henderson. So no Marcus Thomas today, apparently. At least not right now. And they are tying up the game at 14. Mendoza, wide open over the middle behind the linebackers. It's Justin Ross. 1st down, 23 yards to the alpha wide receiver, who is, yeah, absolutely dominating everybody here. 1st down and 10, handoff. No, that was horrible. That was a read option play, but Mendoza also would have been killed right there if he had taken it himself. So yeah, 3rd and 13 coming up now. Mendoza, you need to get this one, or at least a little bit, but that is going to be a 1st down. It's Matthew Thierry, 14 yards on the 3rd and 13. Not bad, not bad. They move the chains again. 2nd and 9 coming up for Angelo Mendoza. And he's just going to take in the angle route here. And McKenzie's doing some of his best work after the catch here. He has 3 men right in front of him, and he still manages to fall ahead for the 1st down and get a couple extra yards. Mendoza is going to throw it here to Thierry on the motion, and 13 yards. They're going to take the timeout. 19 seconds on the clock. Got to get this touchdown now. 1st and goal for McKenzie is the throw, and that's a touchdown. Great catch and reach over the goal line. McKenzie with an awesome score. He's getting his touchdowns no matter what. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it some thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We have a 21-14 lead at halftime for the Texans. So everything's still possible. But let's look at a couple other games around the league, as we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at home at the TIAA Bank Stadium, and they are down by 7 to the Broncos, who are not having a great day on the ground. 8 rushes, 10 yards for Aries Buckhalter, who is also in contention for Rookie of the Year award. And then the Saints look like they're going to win over Archer Shirley, who is not having a great season to this point. So Mendoza is definitely the top guy here to go. Mendoza is going to throw it, and that's a catch made by Diego Cordova on 3rd and 7. But there is a flag down, and it is going to be on the Cardinals. Roughing the passer on Evan Williams. So 15 yards on top. 1st down and 10 for McKenzie. He breaks a tackle and almost had the run to the end zone right there. 14 yards. Taken down by the last guy, but still he broke a tackle once again. 1st and 10 now for Mendoza. 11 personnel here. And he just going to dump it off to Lincoln on the mesh route. And that is going to be 11 yards again. And they are now 2nd and goal, 1 yard away from the end zone. And that's a touchdown to Justin Ross. And they are going to get the touchdown right here, right now. It's a 2-score lead now. And the Cardinals are kind of falling behind now. 1st and 10 for Kyler Murray. Pressure is coming in. And Nuke is there again. And he breaks away from the secondary. Breaks a tackle, falls ahead, and that's 48 yards for DeAndre Hopkins. Oh my God, they cannot cover him at all. 1st and 10, and yeah, nowhere to go here for Darrell Henderson. It's a 3-yard loss as Chris Portillo storming into the backfield. 3rd and 13, double A-gap look. They back out of it, so a 4-man pressure. And Murray is just going to throw it on the call route, dump it off to his running back here, Henderson. 4th down, and they are going to take the field goal. 11-point game now. Angelo Mendoza is pressured. He's going to get it away one-on-one down the field, and it's caught by Ross. 1st down, Texans. It's a 37-yarder to Justin Ross. He just wins the one-on-one battle. Puts his 6'4" frame to good use over the cornerback. And Buda Baker was a little bit late to the party as Mendoza hands it off to McKenzie. Nowhere to go. That's Rashawn Gary and Evan Williams. Right in the backfield there. No chance to go anywhere. Mendoza is going to get it away. And that's another huge catch to Justin Ross. 20 yards. He is, I think he's moving on to like 200 yards receiving in no time. 2nd and 10, Mendoza has a 4-man pressure. He gets it away. A.J. Lincoln gets the 1st down. That was too easy. 11 yards. Mendoza, by the way, 24 of 26 for 273 yards. So more than 10 yards in the attempt. Almost 100% completion percentage. And that's a touchdown to Diego Cordova. Texans are... running away with this game now. We are closing in on the end of the 3rd quarter, and it's an 18-point game. 3-score lead now. Gotta have the touchdown. 2nd and inches. Nowhere to go for Henderson. 3-yard loss as Deacon Stallworth is in the backfield now. 3rd and 4, and this is the Cardinals. Wide open, and that is actually not DeAndre Hopkins. I'm kind of shocked. But there is another injury, and it is Deacon Stallworth again. So he's leaving once again into the locker room, like last game. Now intercepted by Derek Stingley. What are you doing, Kyler? Oh, that was way too easy. Like, he was all over that curl route. Derek Stingley had been beaten up all day long by DeAndre Hopkins, but this time Hopkins did not run a good route. And Stingley was right there. He picked it off. Beautifully done by Stingley. And now bruised ribs for Deacon Stallworth. So at least it's not all that horrible. But he's going to stay out of the rest of this game, I think. We are starting the 4th quarter now with this drive. And Dakota McKenzie's going to run it up the left side. Breaking 1 tackle in the process. And falling ahead for 16 yards. Moving the chains to probably maybe extend this lead. We are now 8 minutes away from the game and away from the end of the game, and they had the perfect blitz dialed up here. 3rd down, and they bring both linebackers. That was way too easy. Like, Mendoza did not have any time at all to even attempt a throw. So yeah, that's gonna be a field goal. 21-point game now, and Henderson running away from the defense, and that is 24 yards for him. 3rd and 5 now from the Texans 33. Pressure coming in, and Murray is pressured into an incompletion. 4th down and 5, and they are going to go for it. Kyler Murray is going to have a regular 4-man pressure, and Derek Stingley should have picked it off again. What are you doing? Albert was the target, but Derek Stingley, you have to pick that one off, man. That would have been a pick 6, dude. As Matthew Terry has another completion here, 16 yards. Mendoza still on a tear today. 3rd and 6 for Angelo Mendoza. 1-on-1, broken up for Terry. 4th down, that's a field goal. And now the game is over for a long. It has been over for a long time now. Hopkins gets another 15 yards on the ground. Yeah, in the second half, Derek Stingley really has come on strong, and there is another interception. It's Caleb Burgess, and that was a really bad throw by Kyler Murray. That was absolutely horrible, as Murray was pressured by Ryan Springs into a bad decision and a throw crossbody that did not look good. Caleb Burgess ends this game. But as I was saying, Derek Stingley was beaten up all day, and the Cardinals stayed in the game while Derek Stingley got beaten up. But in the second half, he was locked down, and he should have had a second pick as well. That one pick was not enough, as Mendoza probably looking at yet another Play of the Week award with that stat line, 31 or 36 for almost 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. Dakota McKenzie had a solid day on the ground as well. And then DeAndre Hopkins, 150 on 6 catches. Justin Ross, 130 on 7 catches and a touchdown even. AJ Lincoln had a touchdown, 84 yards. Matthew Thierry had 58 yards. Again, here in the wake of the injury. And I'm still blanking on his name. We have Ryan Springs with the sack. And we have Tresman Thompson on the other side. And an interception here for Burgess and Stingley. So yeah, Stingley making his case for DB of the year. Hopefully he wins it. As Burgess gets an upgrade here, he's developing nicely. This upgrade though is kind of weak, so yeah, but he can cover a lot of ground with that speed, 80 zone coverage, and he can hit. Like this guy, 85 hit power. We've got Desmond King here with a zone upgrade, and that's a really good one. He gets a little bit of everything in there too. And despite his age, he does not look like he's regressing all that much. And then we've got an upgrade for Angelo Mendoza, who had yet another great performance today and gets a little bit of everything. Throw under pressure +2 is something that is so valuable because his throw under pressure rating is not all that great. Now it's at least a 78. Still should be higher. Still should go up into the mid to high 80s at some point. Breakout player. And yeah, Christian Harris did not get it. Surprise, surprise. Yes, it is for lack of effort. What are you talking about? This guy has been horrible for 4 seasons now, and he is done. So he's not going to stay here at all. Angelo Mendoza, like I predicted, another Play of the Week award. 327 yards, passing yards. That's not. I thought he had like something like 360 because for most of the game he was above 10 yards per attempt. So I kind of had that number still in my mind, but like 327 still is a lot. Ryan Springs +2 power moves, developing into a really good pass rusher. He's now at 91 power moves. His finesse rushing is probably never going to be good, but he is developing nicely. And then a backup tackle that gets a little bit of upgrading here. Really not all that much going on for Andrew Royal. And but I think if he's called upon, I think he can do a fine job against speed rushers. Let's look at the first player to get his scouting update here. 80% now on the profile. We have great to elite strength for this guy, good to great acceleration on Eric Barber. He has A, block shedding, he has C, power moves and D, finesse moves, but he also has A, play rec, B, awareness, A, pursuit, B, tackling. So like this guy knows how to stop the run, and his power moves at C is not horrible. Third game of this episode is going to be against the Titans. Let's look at this one. Let's maybe get another win. We have Theo Coolidge developing into one of the better quarterbacks in the league. We have Derrick Henry with still 93 speed, even at his age, still an awesome power back. He's not going to fumble the ball away. He can break all sorts of tackles. 98 stiff arm there still. Amari Cooper, also on this team, the number 1 receiver. He's over 30. 90 speed, 92 catching, great route runner still, and yeah, he's going to be an issue as well. He's not going to be DeAndre Hopkins, but he's still going to be a problem. Robert Woods, also in his 30s. Yeah, that 85 acceleration doesn't look too hot, but he's a solid slot receiver. He can run some routes, and he catches the football if he's open. Kendrick Bourne, also 30 years old, so they do not have any young receivers whatsoever. He has adequate speed. He can catch the football. His short route running is fine, but the rest of his route running still don't look too hot. O.J. Howard as a tight end. He has been there for a couple of years now, and he's a really good athlete. He can catch the football. He can run a little bit of routes, but his run blocking isn't like all that great. Quentin Carter is their left tackle. He is 21 years old. He has hidden dev, and for now he's probably going to be a liability, but he is out with a fractured shoulder blade, so he's not going to play. They are going to have a backup in there, and that offensive line has not been all that strong to begin with, but they have Mekhi Becton on the right side, I guess. Jeffrey Simmons is the main guy I'm worried about on this defense. 95 block shedding, 89 power moves. This guy's going to be a problem. Also, like, he has a really good strength. And then they also signed Javon Hargrave, who is a adequate athlete for the position. He can run rush the passer with 87 finesse moves. And yeah, from the edge, we've got to worry about Sean Kendricks, who has good acceleration and strength combo, 90 finesse moves. The rest of his like power moves and block shedding look pretty awful. Like, he's a one-trick pony. Nate McKay, the middle linebacker, superstar dev, 91 speed, 91 tackling. Zone coverage could get up there in a couple years, but it's still already pretty good. Like, 75 is really not that not too shabby. Nick Bayless, the other middle linebacker, superstar dev, really good athlete, has already 80 zone coverage, good awareness, and can pursue and tackle. His block shedding is not that great, his play rec is not that great, and his hit power also not. But like, he's a really good young linebacker. And then from the other edge spot, we have Harold Landry. Great first step, 87 finesse moves, 78 block shedding. So he is also one trick pony as a pass rusher, but he can stop the run as well. 78 is not too bad. Caleb Farley is their number one corner, and if Caleb Farley at 79 overall is your number one corner, you already know you're gonna be in big trouble. That does not look good. Roger McCreary is their number two. 820. I don't know. He was drafted 4 years ago. He was a rookie when this thing started, so he's at the end of his contract as well. He does not have great speed. He can cover a little bit, I guess. Greedy Williams is their number 3, and he was a Texan last year. So there's a revenge game here for somebody. Greedy Williams at 82 zone, 79 man coverage. Doesn't look too shabby, and already has also has some good speed. And then on the back end, we have Kevin Byard with great athleticism, even for his age, and he knows how to play the position. He's not really a box safety, but really good over the top. He can hit a little bit, fly all over the place. And then they also still have Amani Hooker, so there is something to look forward to. As we are gonna take on this game in Nashville. We have Angelo Mendoza at 33 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Yeah, he is looking absolutely awesome. He's running away with the Rookie of the Year award, and I think he's got a good shot at being the MVP. We'll see about all the other guys, but already really excited about this quarterback. And I mean, look at it this way. Like, Davis Mills had the same offense, and he could not produce. He could not keep the football on the numbers, even if his life depended on it. He was a solid quarterback. I think he's going to be Kirk Cousins kind of ceiling type of guy, but he's never going to be a top 10 quarterback. He's never going to be the reason you win a Super Bowl. He's not going to be the reason you're losing it, maybe, hopefully, but he's not going to be the reason you win it. And yeah, we'll look at the Tennessee Titans offense here first. Nowhere to go for Theo Coolidge on first down. So 2nd and 18 coming up for Coolidge, fullback in the game. Do you really have to run for it now? As that was a huge blitz pickup. It slowed down Chris Portillo long enough to get the football away. And that's a huge conversion. 47 yards to O.J. Howard. Chris Portillo just hurdled the guy, but it slowed him down enough so that he couldn't get to the quarterback. Another play action shot, 1-on-1. It's caught by Robert Woods. And they've got another completion. Oh, wow. These receiver here, mossing dudes. 3rd and 9 for Coolidge. Gotta get it away. This is Henry, and he does not have the first down. 4th down. And that is going to end in a field goal. So exciting drive for Theo Coolidge. Only 3 points as a result. And we've got the Texans offense out onto the field now. And I think, yeah, I think he's still injured. Yeah, I'm still blanking on his name. I cannot remember for the life of me who our number 2 receiver is, but Matthew Terry and Corey Davis still in the game. 3rd down, it's an incompletion, too much pass rush, and they are gonna punt it back to the Titans, and that is gonna be a first down by Henry. 11 yards, moving the chains after the punt. 2nd and 10, fullback in the game, and another play action shot for Coolidge. Wide open is O.J. Howard, and that was Jamie Cantu's mistake. He was the one that was supposed to cover him 1-on-1 as a man coverage assignment. And Jamie Cantu is not a really great coverage linebacker. And there is a sack. It's Matthew Starks in the backfield, ending this drive as well on a 4th down that ends in a field goal try. And yeah, that was pretty horrible. Defense there by... Actually, Becton is not in the game. Maybe he's injured too. I'm not sure. So, McKenzie's going to hand it off to... actually, Mendoza's going to hand it off to McKenzie. And that is 15 yards for Dakota McKenzie on this play. And they are going to move the chains. 2nd and 4. Mendoza, play action shot for... Yeah, that's not going to end well. That was Greedy Williams, and he's having a revenge game already, man. He's like, dude, you should not have let me go in free agency, dude. And Derrick Henry is going to redirect to the right side, and he has a huge rushing lane here, 20 yards. Going to convert to a first down. 1st and 10 for Theo Coolidge. Going to hand it off. Nowhere to go for Derrick Henry, and that's a loss of 3. And now 3rd down and 3 after they recovered some of the lost yardage. Nowhere to go, and that should have been picked off. 4th down and 1. They somehow caught it, but it was still short. So now it's a 54-yarder to make this a 9-0 game if it is good. And the kick is up, and it is good. 9-0. So that doesn't look too great. 2nd and 10. Handoff to McKenzie. Up the middle. Huge lane. 16 yards and a first down. But there is an injury on the play. It's Nick Bayless. And he's going to leave the game into the locker room. Not a great sight at all. So now they are in with a backup linebacker there. 2nd and 8. Angelo Mendoza. 1-on-1. It's Justin Ross. First down. 17 yards. Converting again. And now finally, this offense is rolling down the field into field goal range already. Mendoza has a close bunch to the left. Pressure coming in, and he's going to get it away. And that's Justin Ross, and he's got the first down, 13 yards. Right into the blitz that was coming from the left side there. And beautiful conversion. 3rd and 2 now, double A-gap look, and they are going to rush 6. And Mendoza is retreating even further, and he's overthrowing his target, Dakota McKenzie, by a mile. 4th down, that's a field goal for the Texans. 6-point game again, so 1-score game, I guess. And that is a nice catch made by... I actually have no idea who that is. Oh, that's Kendrick Bourne. Yeah, of course, that's Kendrick Bourne. 1st and 10, double A-gap look. They are going to back out of it. And wide open up the seam. And that is a huge conversion to Amari Cooper. Yeah, that was a beautiful throw there into the seam behind the linebackers. Wide open again. It's Amari Cooper. First down. Stingley couldn't cover it. And they are moving the chains into field goal range with that throw. Second and goal from the 8 now. We're inside 2-minute warning. And Coolidge has lots of time. And he is getting sacked. And he lost the football as well. And he recovers it too. But Matthew Starks with a strip sack on the quarterback. So now third and goal from the 18. Can you force another field goal here? Yeah, they forced another field goal. About 70 seconds on the clock for Mendoza to do something. And that catch is made by A.J. Lincoln for some reason. I have no idea how he did it. That was really close coverage. But I guess it was floating over the top enough. Second and 8 for Angelo Mendoza. One-on-one. That's actually not one-on-one. That is wide open on the sideline. A.J. Lincoln's route running is just exceptional in the intermediate part of the field. Third and 10. Pressure coming in. 5-man pressure, and Mendoza is gonna throw it offline. Yeah, nowhere to go here. That is gonna end the half. No score added. It's a 12-3 halftime score. Up until this point, like only field goals. No touchdown scored yet. A really defensive football game on this one. And the Texans offense somehow can't get down the field. I think it's Jeffrey Simmons' fault. This dude is just too dangerous. He is interrupting so many throws. It's unbelievable, honestly. As the Chicago Bears are playing in Detroit. Justin Fields with 2 interceptions, but they still win the game. As Odell Beckham has 2 touchdowns here with an awesome stat line as well. Indianapolis Colts winning in New Jersey, and Archer Shirley finally having a good day, 10-12 at halftime. That doesn't look too shabby. McKenzie nowhere to go. I think this is this Jeffrey Simmons? No, I don't think that's Jeffrey Simmons. Like, there is just nowhere to go with the football. Jeffrey Simmons is impacting every throw. Not this one, though. It's Justin Ross, and he's got another conversion. Mendoza is not even at 100 yards, so that's kind of speaking the truth about that defense. As Dakota McKenzie's going to run it to the sideline, and he's going to fall ahead and create a little bit of extra yardage there. 14 yards for McKenzie, moving it into Titans territory at least. Handoff to McKenzie, breaking a tackle, breaking another one, and then he lost the football. Oh my God. Just as he got in field goal range, he loses the football after he broke 2 tackles on that run. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks another one, and then, yeah, that did not end well. Titans gonna have the ball again. It's a 9-point game. Can you stop them before the field goal range? Not with this kind of coverage. That was way too open. But again, it's Jamie Cantu's fault. He's not really a coverage kind of guy. We do not have a second coverage linebacker, really, that could handle this kind of responsibility. Yes, Coolidge has like a million years to throw, and now he has a man wide open. It's Derrick Henry. He's got a block, and that's a touchdown. Man, where's the pass rush? Pass rush is so bad this game, man. 2-point try for the Titans, and if they get it, it's a 3-score game, and they are not getting it. It's Deacon Stallworth on the sack here, and for some reason on 2-point tries, they are not counting sacks at all. But great play by Stallworth. First and 10 is going to be a run to McKenzie, and that is a first down, 14 yards, moving the chains. So I think, yeah, it's kind of a dilemma. I think you have to run the football against this team because it has been successful, but you also don't have all that much time anymore to run the football. You gotta get down the field, man. So AJ Lincoln has a first down there, and now he's now he's not the target. It's Diego Cordova. He's got the first down now, but there is an injury on the play, so Harold Landry's gonna come out of the game, march straight into the locker room here. And we have a 15-point game. You got to get the touchdown right here. If you don't get the touchdown here and you allow another score, the game is over. As Dakota McKenzie gets another first down. It's another like 11 or 12 yards. You still have to mix in the run a little bit, I guess. But Mendoza is gonna throw it, and the throw is impacted again. Nowhere to go here. And McKenzie was covered up perfectly as well. So, yeah, that's a field goal, 12-point game. You had to get a touchdown, man. And that's Amari Cooper already moving them into close to midfield. 19 yards here on the catch and run for Cooper. 2nd and 2. Coolidge has a play action shot. Wide open is his tight end, and that's a first down. And that's Chigo Okonkwo. And that's a 1st and goal from the 1 now. Fullback in the game, two tight ends, and the sack is made by Christian Harris. Yeah, he did not get fooled by the play action shot here. 2nd and goal for Theo Coolidge. Where's the pass rush, man? Pass rush, dude! O.J. Howard with another touchdown. I think this game is kind of over. It's now a 19-point lead. And Texans have not gotten close to the end zone yet. As Justin Ross breaks tackle, gets another like 10 or 15 yards on top. And that is a huge conversion. 34 yards for Justin Ross. 2nd and 10 for Angelo Mendoza. 4-man pressure. He gets it away. It's caught by Thierry. First down. And they are going to move the chains. 2nd and 1, and that's going to be a handoff to McKenzie. He breaks tackle, falls ahead, gets 10 yards, and he's now at exactly 100 yards rushing. Yeah, I guess you still have to run a little bit, but like, okay, that's a touchdown finally. A.J. Lincoln gets the score and caps off a touchdown drive here with 8 minutes left. It's still a 2-score game, so it kind of feels like it's over because the Titans have not allowed much today. But on the other hand, 8 minutes should still be enough. Theo Coolidge, wide open, is his tight end. O.J. Howard, 12 yards. Man, if you can't stop this offense, then how are you ever going to get the ball back? Handoff. No, play action shot. Wide open. Everybody fell for it, and that's a touchdown. It's Robert Woods. Oh, man, that play action was filthy. Absolutely filthy. As Robert Woods has a score here. He was locked down all game, and now it definitely is over. Wide open, Matthew Thierry, first down, throwing right into the blitz here. 3rd and 10 now for Mendoza. Pressure coming in. You need to get it away. Wide open, Diego Cordova. 4th down and inches. Yeah, you need to go for it right here. Goal line personnel. They are going to hand it off to McKenzie, and he's got it. But I think it's too late now. 4 minutes on the clock. You still have a 3-score deficit, and coverage is so tight on so many of these throws. And pressure is coming in immediately. Jedrick Wills is not being a great tackle right now. 15 yards for Lincoln. But he's wrapped up immediately again. Mendoza gets it away. Lincoln again. He's got the first down. Down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. And that is a quarterback sneak for Mendoza on the touchdown here. Yeah. That caps off a touchdown drive. But it's still a 12-point game. So how are you going to get back in this game, man? 3rd and 10, finally, for the first time in this game, they force a 3-and-out on Theo Coolidge, who has been on fire today. 1st and 10, Mendoza, pressure coming in, and wide open at the sideline. It's A.J. Lincoln, and we have a 2-minute warning right here. If you can get a touchdown without using any more timeouts, that should be possible. A.J. Lincoln with another catch. Now, Mendoza is at over 300 yards. Mendoza is gonna be taken down. That was way too easy. 4th down and 21. They're gonna go hurry up, and let's see if they have something lined up here. But this game feels very over. Absolutely. It also, like, it so definitely feels over. And another sack. Like, Jedrick Wills, what are you doing, man? Harold Landry had it way too easy against Jedrick Wills this entire day. And that is going to end the game right here. So yeah, I mean, like, look at this, man. That was not even trying. That was not even trying by Jedrick Wills. He is just a horrible tackle right now, and you need to do better than that, man. That was awful. But yeah, 15-point loss here for the Texans. That's got to be a little bit disappointing. But it's only the second loss on the year. I think we're still good. This is still a 10-2 start, I think. So a lot better than the hovering around 500 last year. But like, Jesus. Theo Coolidge, 28-30 for 433 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, man. That's almost a perfect quarterback rating, dude. Like, how can you allow that? We shut down Derrick Henry, but it did not even matter one bit. We shut down Derrick Henry. He had less than 40 yards a carry, 61 yards on 20 attempts. But it did not matter at all. Theo Coolidge played out of his mind, man. That was ridiculous. Unbelievable performance. Unbelievable. And yeah, Greedy Williams had 13 tackles and also a sack. Harold Landry 2 sacks, but Matthew Starks also had 2 sacks. Yeah, Greedy Williams. He got the revenge game he wanted, man. He got the revenge game, all right. No picks in this game, but another forced fumble here for Jeffrey Simmons, man. This dude is unbelievable. Oh, man. Matthew Starks had the strip sack, but of course we didn't recover it. Theo Coolidge recovered it. But Matthew Starks gets a really good upgrade here. +1 excel, +1 power moves. This dude can rush the passer a little bit, man. This dude, he does not look too shabby, man. Let's look at DJ Ballard. He also gets his report back. We are now with an 80% scouted profile. 22 years old, great to elite strength. If his acceleration comes out on the solid side at, like, I don't know, like the 85 or something, that looks pretty good to me. He has A block shedding, B power moves, and he can do everything except finesse rushes, but he's injury prone. Like, this dude looks like an absolute steal, except for his injuries. We'll see. The Texans at 10-2, leading the entire league by not even close. 2 games to everybody else. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Texans franchise. See you in the next episode. Until then, spread some love.